Don't worry, guys. MVP is here. I got this. I got this. Okay, no, I don't got this. I don't got this. Help!
Hi guys, it's Pacifist here. I decided to play a different game, venture out from Tales of Vesperia and Borderlands for a while. It's not because I'm bored of it, it's just that I wanted a bit more. I wanted to spice things up to make it a bit more different in the videos that I uploaded. I could have played Commandos, but I was in the mood for Commandos a few days ago, but today I'm actually not in the mood for Commandos. So for any Commandos fans, I do apologise. It's been probably about half a year now, maybe, or definitely a few months now, several months now, since I've last played it. But I do plan on finishing that game one day, hopefully soon. The sooner the better, I guess. So as mentioned earlier, I kind of wanted to play a different game and decided to play this game called 80 Days. I played it before already on Twitch, so I streamed it once. I believe it's a game where you can just keep playing it because there's loads of methods. So I decided to play a game called 80 Days. It's based off the novel Around the World in 80 Days, from my understanding, and it's basically two guys who made a bet with each other whether they could travel around the world within 80 days. And the goal here, the main goal basically, is for us to try to travel around the world within 80 days. I don't know if you can do it longer, or you can certainly do it shorter. I've played it once and I didn't complete it. I couldn't finish it within 80 days. I don't think I finished it at all. I can't remember what happened, but maybe I did finish it. I really can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game, and it's a fun game. When I go back on Twitch, I do plan on maybe streaming this game every now and then, because it's quite an interactive game that you can play with the viewers, and since you get loads of options on which method of transport you would like to go and which country you would like to go, depending on the method of transport, I believe that with viewers you can interact with them and they could technically choose. So it's more like Twitch plays 80 Days rather. And I think it's a fun game. Like, there's loads of stuff that can happen and that sort of stuff. I won't spoil and won't bore you with the details. So without further ado, guys, let's get it. Let's go. London, 1872. I've entered into the service of a new gentleman. It would seem. Okay. It's just mouse. I can't remember if it's mouse and keyboard or just mouse. I think it's just mouse only. It would seem he's a gambling man. Click down. I don't know if I can play this all one go, so I think there's autosave as well, so you can just carry on where you left off. But it's a fun game. I wouldn't recommend everyone. I wouldn't recommend you playing it all in one goes and try to visit every country and so on. It's a good game that, once you finish completing your journey, if you was to play it every now and then. I think the lines here, maybe I played it twice, it seems. Maybe I think the lines here is the method that the route that I took on my first playthrough, or multiple playthroughs, so it kind of remembers. Or maybe I did finish it then. Maybe I came from somewhere, I don't know where that is. Maybe Africa, and then went back up to London. I don't know. Anyway, let's start. So we're in London. Let's begin. I could take screenshots and stuff like that. Okay, cool. 4,000 with day one. I think it's time. There's time in it as well, so you can't wait too long on people. Dwindle and think about what you're gonna pick and stuff like that. Else you might miss the train. The train might depart before you decide what to do. Okay, so it's day one, Tuesday. We've got 4K in the kitty. My master returned home from the Reform Club with a strange gleam in his eyes. Passport too, he said. We are going around the world. Packed my hunting rifle and evening jacket. There's not a moment to waste. You passport too. Now have fun. Okay, we're going to Paris. Quickly, passport too. Collect our things and we'll be off. I'm not going to do accents, by the way. I may accidentally do accents, but I will try not to do my accents. Okay, so we need to pack here. So packing is actually quite relevant in here. Fog's apartment. There was a moment to seize. There was just a moment to seize anything further than that I thought might be useful for a long trip. I think a can we fit a rifle? Oh shit, you can. If you fit a rifle, but that means I can't fit a evening jacket. Here it says part of the Englishman wardrobe set 2 out of 3. Savile Row. I've been to Savile Row, but sometimes it's good. I'm not gonna bring. Did you bring? Yeah, I think because having a set sometimes could reduce your costs and other stuff. So you can see these are the potential routes that I could take. So new routes discovered. The question is where do I want to go? Timetables would be of great assistance when planning our route. Exactly. That's why I took a timetable. It will be proved useful. But that's just a European one anyway. We must discover our route as we go onwards. Okay, let's depart. Where are we going? Obviously, we've got to go to Paris, I guess. Departing now for 1 suitcase. It'll be a rotten night if you don't find a hotel soon. Passport 2. The hotel was too expensive. We had no options but to curl up in a shady spot under a tree like wild dogs and try our luck outside. To say we slept poorly is an understatement. I would not make so early on in our trip. I woke twice as tired as when I lay down. I am on fine form despite your efforts. We can stay at a hotel, or let's plan first. Where should we go? I don't know what this ×7 is, but okay. We can go to Zurich, which I believe is in Switzerland. We can go to Nice, which is still in France. I think the red lines are the ones I've taken. I really can't remember how it goes. Venice, Rome. Let's go to Nice. In 2 days, holy crap, no way. How long is this? Munich. In 4 days. Wait, we can negotiate. I expected this departure could be adjusted. You want to negotiate? Oh, that's Munich. We can't go to Zurich. Can we negotiate? Let's negotiate. Let's negotiate this. The partial Englishman's wardrobe could change. Oh no! We didn't take the thing. We prioritized our hunting rifle. Damn it. So we could go tomorrow if we pay an extra £110. Worth, I think. Alright, it's Friday, so that's like our health or comfort, I believe. Where do we go now? No. Okay, let's go to sleep, I guess, because we decided we'll pass the night here. We took a hotel for the night. We'll be comfortable here, Monsieur Fogg remarked, but traveling overnight will often be more efficient. So we must book the longest journey available where possible. We cannot travel where it is not possible, certainly, he replied. Still, the surrounds of the Hotel Ritz were most enjoyable. Oh crap, we stayed at the Ritz. The clock is ticking, Passport 2. We must decide our next steps quickly. Let's depart. We've got no time to explore. Allez! The Pyrenees Express to Nice. The guard vans have space for 5 suitcases, far more than we need. The travel seems bearable. Can we pack? Let's not explore. Okay. Choo choo. The Gare. We boarded our train at Gare de Lyon, which had opened only the previous week. The ticket booths were all staffed by automata and cylinder phonographs installed throughout the station. Played La Marseillaise in triumph. We found a compartment and settled into plush seats with a complimentary glass of Provençal rosé to grace the trip. We French, we know how to travel. I raised my glass to Monsieur Fogg. He tipped his own glass towards me courteously, but left the wine within untasted until dinner was served. We talk or should let's talk. Converse with him. Begin conversation. Greeting, Monsieur. Good afternoon. My name is Alfred Dumont. What can you tell me of Nice? I I tend not to discuss such things. Okay, so I think picking one of these would pretty much. Oh shit! Time on contact freeze. It to open up new routes if they know how we can. Do you want to go to Venice, Rome, Dubrovnik, Tunis, or let's go to Rome. Is it possible to travel from Nice to Rome? I believe so. I met a woman who designed parts of the Blue Line ferry from Nice to Rome. And then we could talk about Rome or other places from Rome, so you can like connect. They want to go to Rome to all other places. I want to know more about Rome. Do tell me more about Rome. For instance, you can buy marble busts in Rome that will sell for a fortune in Helsinki. But I don't want to go to France all the way to Finland though. So Italy to Finland. You're going upwards. You're not really traveling around the world. But you know, sometimes it's good to know because then you can make a lot of money. Because sometimes money is gonna be a constraint. You may lack some funds, so you do need to pay attention to that. The hours flew by, and I spent them attending to my master's estate, talking to other passengers, or watching the scenery go by. Let's talk to other passengers. I don't know if it will do anything. Hoping to find options for our next journey, discovering from a cheerful French master that the gambling dens of Nice are best avoided, as they are dens of thieves. The train rattled on, arriving to Nice late in the evening. We stepped out to balmy autumn weather and a gentle murmur in the air. Ah, my friends, the sea. The 45 caliber rifle could earn us well here. So he's saying, so if we go to the market at 7 AM, then apparently we can sell for something. Okay, so we decided to go to Rome. Could be altered. Oh, we don't have that shit, man. Tomorrow. Make money or waste money? Okay, we're Asian, so we make money, right, guys? We have to make money. Where do I go to? No, how do I go back? Current location. Okay, we go current location. Okay, let's go to sleep. Let's waste money. We pass the night here. The long pebbled beaches of Nice were filled with Italians of one sort or another. A few protesting the loss of the city to France, a few selling sweet pastries, which tasted of almond and butter. I munched contentedly and took to the sea while I strolled along the promenade and then retired early. And took to the sea. Let's go there. Thinking this might perhaps be the last chance to swim by choice rather than, say, by the unfortunate sinking of some cockleshell craft in the Azores or wherever we might end up. The water was warm and welcoming, and I had a very enjoyable time until I returned to the shore to find my wallet no longer inside my shoes. Oh no, we got pickpocketed! I blame the nearby Italians, of course. I rolled my eyes, thinking of my master's frustrations. I eyed the beach for likely suspects. Let's look for likely suspects. Probably not going to be the beach, probably ran away, but whatever. And then noticed a young girl moving rather shiftily from parasail to parasail. I chased after her or stalked her. Let's chase her. And when I was close enough, I pounced, knocking her rather painfully down onto the pebbles. Oh shit, I feel bad, man. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I recovered far more than I lost from what I flew from her pockets, and she fought like a demon and got away. A family of holiday makers gave me a look of horror before hurling their small children into the other directions. I protested myself in instance of any indecency. I brushed myself down. I don't care. I got 0 Fs. So I brushed myself down and tried to recover some dignity. A difficult task when one has sat in all sorts of undignified places. I found a sailor to talk to, or I approached one of the glitzy casinos. Since I'm Asian, I should be gambling, but gambling is wrong, kids. You should never gamble. So let's find a sailor to talk to. Let's make friends. Friends is better than gambling. To talk and ask for advice about how we should proceed. He shrugged. There's cars to Venice and the boat to Rome. Depends where you want to go, of course. I agreed that was a salient point. Which would you recommend? We are going around the world. Let's ask for recommendation. He frowned. Well, I wouldn't go to Rome if I were you. I thought we are in Rome. Okay. The people there aren't quite right, if you know what I mean. Italians, I could not agree more. Let's ask what's wrong with them. He mimed the chopping motions. Well, we still in Nice, I can't remember. I did not understand but refused to say more. I thanked him and moved along. I approached one of the glitzy casinos. My feet were tight. Let's gamble. Thinking I could perhaps earn a little money, but it seemed that Nice, we are still in Nice, had gone up a long way in the world, and I refused admission. We had to pay him to get in. We are so cheap. Gentlemen and ladies only, the doorman said. No one of the lower classes. What the heck? Okay. And where do the lower classes go to gamble? I had no time for his high standards. Okay, let's ask where we can gamble, I demanded. He looked at him. I know a card game, he replied quietly, but the stakes are high. I gestured for him to tell me more, or I did not like his tone, and I bade him farewell. Let's ask for more. Do tell me more. 500 to play, he said, down there. He nodded towards a set of basement steps leading to a service entrance under the casino. It seemed a dark and dingy place. I thought better of it. I thanked him and went below. £500 is a lot. Because we pretty much essentially left with 3k to travel around the world. I'm going to decline. I thought better of it. Monsieur Fogg would hardly approve of my losing my shirt so early in our trip. The doorman nodded. Very wise, he murmured. Their thieves and blackguards enjoy Nice. My feet were tired. I murmured and goodbye to the seas and a new to France and returned to my master. My funds have gone up a little. Your relationship with Fogg has improved slightly. But that's good. That's good. We can go to Venice instead of Rome now. I could explore and learn new things and do stuff. Like boost up some stuff. Find some more routes, but I'm going to the market first. We can buy these. Let's sell our... Wait, did he say Venice? Rome? Sorry, Nice or Rome. That can sell for more. Buy a fur coat. Part of the gentleman's robe wardrobe set. Shanka. Gentleman's... Russian's gentleman. Elastic wallet. Part of the urban. Come. That's a waste of time. Not gonna forget it. Let's explore. Can we depart yet? You know, should we go to Rome or should we go to Venice? Let's go to Venice actually. It doesn't look like I've been to any of these. Let's go. There's gonna be times where, because I'm an indecisive guy, there's gonna be times where I may just choose one route and then decide to change the other one. The journey across the mountain was glorious, and the sun beat down upon us and made us feel lofty as kings. A shame then, the car stank of grease and oil, but the finest thing about the trip was the car. Let's talk about the car. What a magnificent contraption. Levers to move, wheels to go around and round. I delighted in every bump and judder. The character is now steadfast. We can groom him, we can just talk. Let's just talk. Greetings, Mademoiselle Mibel. I don't normally talk to my passengers. Ooh, so rude. Well, Venice. I'm sure you know all about Venice. I have nothing to say. Venice, no, I don't want to go to Zurich. Dubrovnik, Rome. Let's no point going. Belgrade is over there. You can see. You can't see my mouse. I just realised. But oh, look, still. Dubrovnik, we could go. Belgrade. Let's go Belgrade. Is it possible to travel from Venice to Belgrade? No idea. But now I heard rumours that there are still people there. But now listening, you like driving? Yes. Indeed, it is exhilarating. How could anyone not? Let's ask more about Belgrade. Do tell me more about Belgrade. Hardly seems important. Belgrade. I don't want to go Budapest. I don't want to go Rome. Sofia. That's Bulgaria. Bulgaria's... Yeah, Sofia. Let's go Sofia there. I don't want to go backwards. So Sofia. Is it possible to travel from Belgrade to Sofia? I doubt it. Bucharest? Romania? Can you travel from Belgrade to Bucharest? I don't know, but listen, I have heard people say Bucharest is the little Paris. Goodbye. Bucharest is Romania, right? And Budapest is Hungary. The road was not long. By midday, we had crested the mountains and our journey down was almost steam-free. We rode with the driver pumping the brake handle. I relished for fresh air. We rolled the brake handle of the horses twice a minute. Every minute for the entire 6 hours it took us to reach level ground once more. And then there was the Adriatic Sea, but there was still another 2 hours to go. Let's be more optimistic than pessimistic. Sparkling as though encrusted with jewels. Thoughts of grimy London flew from my head. This was the life. In short, the car didn't explode and we rode across the Gulf to the city of canals. The lamps were being lit. And we lost ourselves in the narrow winding alleys, enjoying the smells of grinning fish and red wine and the spark of glass from the shop windows. This was a pretty place we had arrived in. Relations with Fog have improved slightly. Your character is now organized. Apparently we're organized, but little do they know I'm quite indecisive. So it is a rifle that could sell well here in Venice. Alright,